When working with B-Press XL, we strongly advise you comply with appropriate health and safety requirements. It is vital that the pipe to be cut is securely held using an appropriate vise that will not damage the surface or affect the ovality of the pipe. The pipe should be cut with a Rothenberger pipe cutter with a suitable wheel for the material you are working on. Please do not use a hacksaw or compound saw, as this can affect the success of the final joint and warranty. For preparation of the chamfer and deburr, it is recommended that a suitable file should be used. A clean dry cloth and permanent dart marker is also required. You will need for the jointing process a Rothenberger Romax 3000 press tool, complete with actuator and an appropriate sized pressing ring for the diameter of the fitting you are working on. Always check the tube for deep scratches, low spots or embedded dirt. Should you have any concerns regarding the tube area to be jointed, this should be cut back to a sound location for the jointing to take place. Using the tube cutter at the prescribed mark, cut the tube squarely, supporting the removed section as the cut completes. With the file, deburr any internal sharp edges and then complete an external chamfer to allow the fitting to be inserted without any damage to the seal rings. Finally, wipe the end of the tube with the clean cloth to remove any remaining dirt or swarf. Keep the fitting in its original sealed wrapping until required to stop contamination of any dirt, etc., finding its way onto the lubricated seal rings. Make sure the fitting and bag clearly show that it is suitable for the application you are installing, water or gas. Ensure the seals and grip rings are correctly located in the correct placement. The fitting must slide onto the pipe without significant resistance until it reaches the internal tube stop. With the permanent marker pen, mark the tube where it meets the shoulder of the fitting. This will ensure that any tube movement is detected before the joint is pressed and as a check after pressing. The marking must always remain visible. Using the correct size pressing ring, open the unhinged point and locate at a comfortable angle directly on the fitting bead, then close to complete the action. With the actuator fitted onto the press tool, open up the actuator tongs and locate onto the aperture of the pressed ring. Finally, check the mark you made for any movement between the tube and the fitting. Keeping hands clear of the press actuator, depress and hold the trigger of the tool until the press cycle is automatically completed. There is no need to repress the fitting after the original cycle has completed. Remove the actuator from the press ring. Remove the press ring from the fitting. Then, finally, after checking the fitting depth mark is still in original location, remove the adhesive labels to indicate the joint is pressed and complete. By following these simple steps, the installation will be trouble-free for the installer and give the client a safe, durable and long-lasting installation.